wherever he may be out here, man. You know? I got a precept, bro. You got more on that? Is it a little bit more on that? Where you at?
Put off now that weak nature.
Okay, yeah, we got to read it. Let me get a quick
And also
precept.
what the scripture say, man, just offend less, man. It's all about offending less.
That's right.
All right? That's all we trying to do, man. We're not perfect.
Growth,
Right?
development, change, man.
That's it. Exactly.
Okay, go ahead,
15,
bro.
and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man.
That's right, man. Set aside them thoughts that's more heavy, because that'll tear you up, man. Okay? Look, man, just look. What's the scripture, what the Lord said, man? Look, seek the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto you, man. That's just all to it. And we live in proof of that. If you want to know somebody that went through that, man, come talk to one of the men of the Lord. We all seen what the Lord did for us, man. All of our lives been changed for the better, man. And it don't got nothing to do with just super prospering or nothing like. Matter of fact, grab Joshua 1 and 8. Okay, you want to grab it?
I'll draw. Yeah, I'll
grab it. Hold what you need. Okay, come. We'll go back. Grab Joshua 1 and 8. Okay, because look, you seek the kingdom of heaven, man. You're gonna be all right, man. But it ain't got nothing to do with carnal stuff. Okay, some things money can't buy. And you don't want it. You don't even want it that way. Cause that's really getting money on this side and being set like that's a consolation prize. Okay, come on, let him read that. We'll swing. I'll grab one, and if we'll go back to where we was at, unless you had one, bro. Okay, come on.
All right, this is Joshua 1 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Prosper. That's how you make your way prosperous, man. And prosperity don't always got everything to do with money and carnal things, man. Prosperity can have everything to do with all them demons that's having your mind jacked up, man. It's a reason why King David said, give me any plague, man. Any plague but the plague of the mind. The plague of the mind is one of the curses, man. That's that astonishment, blindness, madness. That's one of the curses. That's a hell of a demon to be walking with, man. Okay? But the Lord said he'll make your way perfect, man. He'll make your way prosperous. But do you know what prosperity, do you know what righteous prosperity is, man? Their wisdom and knowledge is supposed to be in stability, man. Their way of profit. Okay? You said you had a precept.
I'll finish the rest of this.
You want to finish? Okay,
I'll finish it. And then thou shalt have good success.
And good success. Now, Jacob hear that. I'm going to keep every law. I'm going to get me some goats, sheep. I'm going to make me a sacrifice every time I go out. Nah, man, it don't work that way. We ain't even justified by the law. Okay, it don't even work that way, man. It got everything to do with having a contrite spirit, self-correction, brotherhood, having sincere compassion, man. It has everything to do with having sincere compassion, man. What the Lord told him, what was the whole of the law? Love the Lord with all your heart, all your soul, all your might, man. And love your brothers as you love yourself, man. That's the whole, you do that, man, you're gonna fulfill everything else. Everything else is just gonna go smooth. Everything else is just a letter that we gotta teach the heathens not to do. Okay? That's all on that, bro?
Yeah, that's all on that.
Okay, come. This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 23. It says, whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I shew the salvation of the Most High. And that's the point, man. You get your conversation. When you go into that word conversation in the blue letter, it's referring to your behavior, man. Israel got a serious behavioral problem. And it ain't do nothing but magnify being around these heathens. It ain't do nothing but really exponentially multiply being around these damn Edomites, man. Okay? From the way our women think to the way we think, to the way we look at success, everything, man, is all wrong. Okay? You had precept? Okay, we'll go back. Read the precept. We'll go back.
Sirach 2, and I start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Right. And make haste not in time of trouble.
That's right. Don't be doing shit, man. Just be doing shit, man. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's right. Cleave unto the Lord.
point, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient without change to a lower state. And that's what you're going into about those riches.
Yeah.
Because it ain't, you talking about it's not really like carnal riches. It's about that wealth that you're gonna get inside. Because it said that wisdom is more precious, is more valuable than rubies.
That's right.
So this wisdom is what really is gonna enrich you. You know, set your riches on those things that will moth and dust can't corrupt. You know, set your treasures on heavenly things. So that's what we're supposed to have our riches toward, man. Be rich in Yahawashi and Yahawashi.
Yeah. Well, we know about the way of wisdom. That thing can get treacherous, man. Wisdom gonna try you out. That woman there, man, she gonna make sure you really about it.
I'm still
You know
hungry.
how our women is. All women can be, when they right, when they be on point, they can be real thorough. And ain't no woman more thorough than wisdom. She gonna try you all the way out. Okay?
You say put your fella like put
Yeah.
your fellas in the hands or whatever.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah,
That's the only way you gonna get out of here, man.
That's the only way, bro. That's the only way. I'm gonna try to find that real quick. Go ahead.
You want me to continue when
You were done? Yeah, go back. You gotta tighten yourself up, man. Go ahead.
This is second Ezra, back in second Ezra, the 14th chapter, and let's start at the 16th verse. All right. Let me start back at 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna wisdom and knowledge gonna be stability, man. We have to get this wisdom, we have to get this truth, man, because we're in some serious ass times, man. Verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Huh.
For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
He said, looks how much, so much more the earth shall be weaker in age. Aren't we the weakest of our generation? Look, man, who we come from, they bad to the bone, carnally. You hear me? We come from, let's go all the way back before the flood. Okay, we are those giants that you people just look at before the first flood, like, wow, they really destroyed the earth. They were really wicked. They were really great. Okay, that was us, and we nothing compared to them. And we nothing compared to who we were in the Lord's time, in stature and strength and wisdom. Even they knew about, at least they knew about regeneration. These people think that when you die, it's over.
YOLO.
Or even worse, they think they die and they going to hell, which is even worse. You know what I mean? But you got a precept, and I got one.
Follow on your call. This is second Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right, walked in great pride. That's why the scriptures say pride go before destruction, man. Look, it said misery is coming to them. Okay, and they're gonna be destroyed. Okay, because look, pride and arrogance and all that, man. That's hated, man. Everybody know that. Well, not everybody know that. We know that. We talking like everybody else, man. Yo, we know that, man. You people revel in arrogance and pride, man. If you ain't showing out, they ain't hating on you. You ain't nobody. That's how Jake lived. Okay. And hey, I'll go so far as to add on to that. They ain't hating on you for a righteous reason. You ain't nobody. Okay? In other words, if Trump ain't taking pot shots at you on TV, you ain't nobody, man. All right?
It's a deeper game that's being played that you people, you peons can't see, man.
That's right. That's right. Shadow game.
The chess pieces in this game, man, are the most high. It's a whole nother game going on. You have no clue, man. You caught up in the folly and the fakeness of this world.
What Jake like to say is it's a war going on out here that nobody ain't safe from.
I got a quick precept of what Bro just said and what you had brought up. This is 2nd Ezra 5:2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou now seest,
right. Hold that, we won't go to that.
or that thou hast heard long ago, and the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly, man. What brother said, it's gonna be destroyed, man. All right, all this you see, man, everything that's going on, everything that you people think is right, is all gonna be wasted, man. And righteousness is gonna be established.
Yeah, and we need the Lord, man, because we weaklings compared to our ancestors, man. Even the slaves, we weaklings compared to them. Go ahead and bring that out, bro. We weaklings, man. We need the Lord. We worms, as the scriptures say, man. Go ahead, bro.
2nd Esdras 5, and I started verse 52. say unto her, now I started at 51, he answered me and said, ask a woman that bears children, and she shall tell thee. Say unto her, wherefore are not they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature?
That's right, man. All right, now, for a good example of that is just understanding like physiology and biology. A young woman in her strength will have a child that's more built up fleshly and stronger in stature than a child that she have in her old age. Children are buried, and Esau just not figuring that out. Children buried in old age are weaker, okay? Now, what he brought out about the world getting weaker as time progressed, we live in examples of our women, even if they have children at a young age, they're in a weaker world. The nutrients in the food, the air quality is all bad, so it's producing a bad fruit all the way around, coming from the trees, even to the people. The fruit of our loins is all weak, man. And who is more of a good example of that than Esau, man? We know their children finished. Why you think they so big on vaccines? Because they kids can't handle them viruses. Jake babies be all right.
That's scary too, man.
Yeah, they're melanin, man. You know, I don't want to push too much on that because Jake get the hoop hot melanated people. Woo, woo, woo. Man, get out of here, man. Don't put this. Look, man, this is just a common blessing that the Lord gave us. Don't put too high. Don't put too high, man.
They fascinated with the blessing of the melanin, but who gave you that blessing?
Man.
That's what Jake don't understand, man. It's a high thing going on, man. Where's your power written at? Where's his works at, man? Where's his artifacts in these museums? Who do you follow? Who's your God, man? So they don't know, man.
And that's what it all come down to.
Give you a bunch of bullshit. Egyptology is written on the pyramids right here. You gotta break this down. We won't get that language back. You ain't getting nothing back, man. We in the last days, man. These scriptures, these prophecies gonna come to pass, and all you niggas who reject it, you gonna be destroyed.
That's right, man. That's just dead simple, man. All right, the only language to add what you said, the only language you niggas is gonna get back is the pure language, okay? The Lashawan Kadash. That's what you gonna get. Even Esau don't even know what them hieroglyphs say. They made that shit up and based it off of Christian folklore, which isn't the real truth. That's why I don't line up with what the Bible say. They try to say, well, Jesus ain't real, or he copying off who was it, ISIS, Horus, someone of them bitch ass.
Once you go into that shit, man,
okay, first of all, the Lord wasn't even born like that, man. A whole lot. Look, Lord wasn't born around Christmas time. It's complete opposite.
Change the ordinance in the
Times, yeah.
you can kill a lot of that shit they be talking. You kill it with just going through the scripture.
Yeah.
That's why our people don't prepare for what?
Lack of knowledge.
Grab that, bro. Hosea 4 and 6.
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
That's right. Rejecting knowledge, man. The Lord said you're gonna be destroyed, man. You got to put wisdom on, man. Look. I know y'all don't know us, man. Let's just be real. We know how Jake be. So I don't know you, man. Why should I listen to you, bro? Look, don't even listen to us. You hear me? You need to go listen to the book, man. The same dusty book that your grandma be putting in high praise, telling you the same shit she told me. That's what's wrong with you, boy. You don't pray enough. The same book. The same book. Go pick it up and read, man. Don't even listen to us. I'm telling you, don't listen to us. We can guide you. If it's some words you don't know, we'll tell you. We'll even tell you. We ain't even got to tell you. We'll tell you how to find the truth. Go, man. Go. The Lord said, blessed is he that readeth, and blessed is he that do it, man. We don't want to see, look, in a way, the Lord kind of made us after his own mind a little bit. We don't want to see Jake perish. At the end of the day, we wake up and we understand that they going through the same thing we went through. We were there, and we still there. We right here with you. Come heal, man. Come heal yourself. Come heal yourself, man. That's the best I can put it, man. Please, for your own good. For your own good, man. Put on wisdom. Endure. It don't matter what it takes. Endure wisdom, because the only thing they're going to get you and your children, your family, out of here. If you really cared about yourself, if you really cared about your children, your family, you'll put on wisdom and you'll endure, man. You'll do whatever it takes, man. And hey, the Lord don't require much. Then the Lord say his yoke light. The commandments are not grievous. It just requires discipline. Don't you want anybody that did something that improved their health, they know it requires discipline. Somebody that changed, let's say a diabetic patient changed their whole life to live. They know that requires discipline, especially a diabetic Jake or some shit. Got to put down fried chicken, macaroni, all that BS, soda, all that BS. They know about it, man.
They do it for Esau and these sports.
Hell yeah.
When you look at it, man, it's really just fasting for whatever you're addicted to, your addiction or whatever, and it's too much of it and it's messing the system. Your balance is off, man.
Yeah, right, bro. Purging. Like purging, man. Fasting. You know what I mean? I got the precepts on that wisdom too, man. I'm gonna bring it out. But you got a precept? Okay. This is you can break it down, bro, if you want to. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 4. We'll start at verse 11. It says, wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold on them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life. We just said,
That's simple, man.
he that loveth her loveth life. Go ahead, you got it, bro.
It's simple, man. Because it's understanding is everything, man. Everything that you need to know is written right here in this book, man. Why does the scripture say also in John, the 1st chapter, that we have the word of life, man?
Yeah.
This is the word of life. This is everything you know about everything that you see, everything that you go through, how to get through it. The word of life, man. That's what this is, man.
Right. You got a precept, bro? Go ahead, we'll go back.
Psalms 119 and 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed thereto according to thy word.
That's right. Tying in Joshua 1 and 8, man. Okay. Then shall your way be right, prosperous. Okay. Everything will go for you, man. And seek the kingdom of heaven first, man. But you can't do that unless you wise. This was given to the wise of our people, man. That's why I said foolish. Look foolish, but it ain't. You know what I mean? I'll carry on. It says, they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. And now we telling y'all this in the midst of the age of Great Depression. We know how depressed our people is, this society is. Come get some joy, man. Come get some joy, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 1.
Okay, we'll swing.
It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
That's right.
Why the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, and thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And that's 2/3 of our people say they have no pleasure in it, man. But we're supposed to seek it at our young age, man. And we're all babes coming into this truth because we're coming to a whole new different way of thinking, a way of life. It's baptism.
It's part of the
Apostles
protocol,
going into
bro.
it. God, yeah.
When you wake up, you become a newborn baby. It don't matter when, whether you're an old man or a young man or whatever. You know?
I know the apostles go into, according to this world, you really learn everything by the time you're 23, 24. You got them experiencing. When you put this wisdom with it, man, you can figure a lot of shit out, man. As you go through it, also, in the truth, you get more experience, man. And you're able to teach others, and that's what it's all about, man. Feeding the sheep. Sure. The apostle said, the apostle said to Halayam, man. Well, he said vice versa. Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep, man. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. These experiences we're gaining, so that we can raise up the elect, man, and bring it back to the Heavenly Father.
I say, what the scripture also say too, or who shall I teach not those that are weaned from the
milk?
Yeah,
From the breast.
Yeah, and the best time to teach somebody when they're a child, man. Cause what they gonna better soak everything in.
Esau even know that they know Esau the best time to really program a child is between 1 and 5. Okay, when they susceptible to whatever you're trying to learn, they're real humble to whatever you're trying to teach them. Okay, that's why year 1 through 5 for you is coming in the truth is very important, man. There's milk time, there's meat time, there's growth in the spirit. You're gonna fall a lot, but that's for you to get experience fast. That's all. Look, man, you fall for experience. That's all. And hey, man, that's a hell of a cheat code, man. The Lord put in this walk, man. All I gotta do is make him fall a little bit. He gonna get it.
That's what you're gonna be asking questions. Why this happened? What I did wrong?
Hey, that's good. That's good to ask some type of question. Why? Where I messed up at? A lot of Jake be like, man, what the fuck, man? Please, Lord, please.
Emotion blocks that wisdom from coming in.
Yeah, say that again, bro.
Emotion blocks the wisdom from coming in, man.
That's right. That's right. You had some more? If not, I'll go back.
No, that was it.
Okay. Matter of fact,
I got a quick one.
Swing. Go ahead.
Going on what you just said.
Okay.
This is James 1 and 22. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only.
That's right, man.
Deceiving your own selves.
That's right. You deceiving yourself. You just listening, man. Hey, as what the apostles call it, keyboard prophets, Facebook prophets. You just listening, man. You ain't doing. And then don't let you just be the type that know the truth and you just teach it on the internet. Okay, if that's your lie, I'll say this with some balance. If that's your lie, that's your lie. But if that's not your lie and you know you can do more, the Lord, you feel it in yourself. And you gonna know that you could do more. You know. You just settling for a plateau. When the Lord said, since it was your way to go against him, man, you supposed to seek him 10 times more, man. You supposed to do all you can, man, whatever it takes for the sheep's sake, man. Because you a sheep too. He who watereth himself. You got to, man. You obligated, man, to your people. You obligated to the leader, man, the king of Israel, man. Okay, the one who laid down his life. And you obligated to his father, the father of lights who made us all, man. You obligated, man, to do your absolute best to stand up for righteousness, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
You want to bring mine
Yeah,
up right
go
now?
ahead, yeah.
Okay, wisdom of Solomon, and 8 in verse 5 is going back in on that wisdom, man.
Oh, yeah.
If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom, that work of all things? And if prudence work, who of all that is more cunning worksman than she? And if a
bad woman there. Go ahead, for my bad.
Nah, you good. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues. For she teach of temperance and prudence,
balance, wisdom. Go ahead.
justice, and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life.
Look. All you gotta do is write them down. Look up them definitions. See if that's something a man should really have. And then come home to wisdom, man. The ultimate wisdom. The scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 8, this is the point. Because you talk about the experience, how the Most High give us that experience by trying us.
Yeah.
Wisdom, man.
I got that definition of fortitude.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Fortitude, man, and that's what say wisdom and knowledge gonna be stability in the time, man. Fortitude, courage in pain or adversity, man.
Say that again. Say that again.
Courage in pain or adversity.
Courage in pain or adversity, man. What? Do y'all even, man, look, them are direct adjectives of Jacob's trouble. Pain and adversity. And you need this wisdom, man. We are weak. We are not tough guys, man. We ain't living in a time in the thrust of our power. Our power is spiritual. It's coming. We at the beginning. We ain't in the midst or in the middle. Yo, man, get your ass back to the Lord, man. That's all I got to say, man. Go ahead, bro. Let's go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8.
All right. Okay, never mind. We're going back. Go ahead, bro.
If a man desire much experience, she know of things of old. Okay, and he said the things that written aforetime written for our learning. That's gonna go to play in Jacob's trouble too. Okay, carrying on. And conjure aright what is to come. She know of subtlety of speeches and can expound dark sentences.
Ain't that sound like Proverbs 1, don't it? Yeah.
Subtlety to the simple.
Simple. And Jake, listen to me, man. Come off your damn high horse. You is simple. You ain't even alive. The dead has no wisdom or knowledge. The Lord ain't even the power. Hey, the Lord said he ain't the God of the dead. It's over with for the dead. Don't be dead. Bring your ass back, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
She foresees signs and wonders.
Foreseeth signs. When you want to know before the end of the world happened, when it was finna go down? Foreseeth the signs, man. We know the signs of the times. Why? Because we don't give a damn how many times wisdom bite us. We're gonna wrestle that alligator down. She can do the roll, drown. She can try to drown us. I'd rather die drowning in truth. Okay, wrestling with truth than to be out here in ignorance, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's good to say that faith comes by hearing or reading.
Yeah,
or something like that,
no.
man. So,
That's right. Faith comes by hearing.
So you have to get that word, man. That's how you build yourself up, man. So you can be stable in those times. That's like we were going into last week when we said if you run across, you see a pond, you got Esau running behind you with his guns. You see a couple alligators in the water, are you gonna stop and get caught, or you gonna keep on moving, man? But if you didn't know that the beast of the field should be in league with you, but from reading the scriptures, what's gonna happen, man? You're gonna freeze up, you're gonna lock up, you're gonna get taken down by Esau.
That remind me of that movie, the Matrix one. Trinity had them goddamn cops right on that. They were hot in pursuit. She jumped that damn building. She jumped through the glass, down the wall, backwards, ready to go. Dude, you know what type of faith they have to jump? You gotta have to jump over like that. And it really was all on faith. If you really go look into that movie, it's all on faith. You limited by what you believe. As the scriptures say, as a man thinketh, so shall he be. You limited by that. You really limited by that. Sincerely. And that's, you got faith in the Lord, you can do all, as what the scriptures say, we can do all things through a Mashiach Yahawashi, man. All things. Don't underestimate that word all. Got slapped that through Jake mind. All. Go ahead, bro.
I say you should do greater things.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because you gotta think about it like
Greater
this.
things than I.
That's right. Because when the Lord came, he came in a real peaceful manner.
Yeah.
So he didn't get to show off all that military power like that. But his men will, the men of the Lord will, the flood coming. And the Lord ain't gonna allow all his men to get took. The standard will be raised in that day.
Some shall be here that should never take death till they see the Son of Man come in glory.
That's right. That's right.
That's gonna be a beautiful
That's
blessing.
right. Some of us were born never to die. We were never supposed to taste death. Never, ever. And that's a whole other different type of confidence, man. Knowing that you were born to die, born to live, you were never gonna die. Nobody can stop you, man. And that's what the Lord say, man. He says, some of you shall not taste death. Go ahead, bro.
And the events of seasons and times. Well, I say I got another precept right here that's going on the same thing. Wisdom of Solomon 9:6. For though a man be never so perfect among the children of men, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, he shall be nothing regarded.
That's right. What you asking?
I was asking y'all if y'all was like Israel United Christ or
Oh
Black
no.
Israelites.
We don't associate with Israel United in Christ at all. We don't. You see any purple guys up here?
Any purple guy?
I mean, you said their name like you know how they attire, how they dress, what they about.
I mean, yeah, you all got the blue string with the.
Last time I checked, purple was different from blue. They were purple a whole lot. That's they coinage.
We call them purple soldiers, man.
Yeah, man, we call them the Purple Rangers. Let's keep moving. Matter of fact, I'll go back to where we was at and talking about wisdom, man. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, he that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. Okay? And wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless. They that serve her, meaning wisdom, shall minister to the Holy One. And them that love her, the Lord doeth love. So if you love wisdom, man, the Lord love you, man. And if the Lord love you, he gonna defend you, man, in that day. Okay? It says, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations. So whoever give ear to wisdom, man, they're gonna judge the nations. That's pursuant to Revelations 13, 9 and 10, Psalms chapter 2. Matter of fact, grab Psalms chapter 2. Okay? And I'll carry on. When brothers get there, I'll stop. You got it already? Okay, come on, go ahead, bro.
Psalms 2. Let me see. We started 7.
No, sorry, Seth.
All right, Psalms 2 and 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son.
That's right. We shall declare the decree, man. So all these are the Lord's words. We're not even coming out here to declare our own philosophy, man, or nothing that we believe. We out here to totally push the message of the Lord. Go ahead, bro.
This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
That's right. The Lord said, ask of him, and he'll give you the heathen for an inheritance. Now, what makes that so important? Why did the Lord say that? Why did the Lord say he was going to give to us, the heathens, for an inheritance.
I
Grab
believe it.
Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Why? Because these people got enemies, man. The Lord's people has enemies. A lot of people don't put emphasis on reading. When the last time you read a book? Hang tight. Last time you had read a book? When the last time you read a book, man? There's a little statistic going out in the world about people who read, and I'm finna see if you're a part of that statistic. 2 years ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. 2 days ago. What kind of book you was reading?
Ecclesiastes.
Okay, we're gonna see. Go ahead, bro.
I just started it.
No. That's good. That means you worthy to step into this conversation a little bit. Go ahead. You said you've been reading Ecclesiastes, fresh on your mind. Go ahead.
I got Psalm 83. You want that? Or you
No.
want something?
Go. Yeah, read Psalms 83rd. Why the Lord gonna get the heathens? You got it? Okay, go back to 2. Hold 2. Read
Start at what verse?
verse 1.
Okay. Psalms 83:1. Keep not thou silence, O heavenly Father. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahawah. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
That's right. The Lord enemies make a tumult. You know what a tumult means?
Is it like an uprising?
No, read the definition for me. Read the definition of tumult. Because it's a controversy going on in the world. People have greatly offended the Lord. See, it don't have nothing to do with the Israelites to a degree. Because the Lord said, vengeance is his. He shall repay, not us. We just a messenger, man. Where you from, man? What's your father's nationality?
I'm Mexican.
Since you Mexican.
That's right.
You're Issacharite. So that's why you done slid up here, man. That's why the last book you done read is
You know.
Well, so you know, huh? All right. You know the rules of engagement. You know. It might be the final call for you, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This
Read
is a
tumult.
definition of tumult. A loud, confused noise, especially one caused by a large mass of people.
No. Carry on. That's probably
That's
the
it.
modern definition.
Oh, the second definition is confusion or disorder.
Confusion and disorder. Why? Why is there confusion and disorder? Who covered the faces of the judges thereof? Okay, this is the, hold on. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed to that, bro. Confusion and disorder. This is a big part of the confusion and the disorder. Who is this? Do you know? Who do the world think this is? You already know. You already said IUIC, man. This should be milk to you. You know, you should know to a degree.
Most people in the world think who that guy is. And
I mean, you got it right there.
I'm talking about who most people say this guy is though.
Most people say that's Jesus.
All right, then. It's a part of that tumult. Okay? Okay, us, you being called a Mexican, us being called